Going on, everyone? John Matrix here. Hope you're having yourselves a wonderful day wherever you're at, whenever you're watching this. We got another request by one of my YouTube members here. We're going to check out The Emperor's Gift, Hyperion Breaks Angron's Black Blade Commission. DQVQ is the channel. So we got another Warhammer 40K video here for you boys. Oh my god, the likes are at 666 right now on this video. I don't know if I should like this. We might need to leave it at 666 here. You know, the sign of the devil. Anyway, yeah, so links will be down below as always to the original video without my commentary and reaction, and to DQVO's channel. So if you enjoy this video as you go through it, be sure to give it a like, and if you enjoy the man's content, be sure to go over there and hit that sub button on his channel and show him some love. If you'd like to join us, as I'm doing right now, reactions live with my YouTube members, we'd love to have you guys come in here and hang out and join our discussions. So if you have any kind of interest in taking your sport to the next level, you know, you've been around the channel for a while, there is a join button underneath the video, as well as a link in the description to YouTube membership benefits and tiers that I offer. So check that out if you would like to. With all that said, let's jump into this. Again, Emperor's Gift, Hyperion Breaks Angron's Black Blade. Boop, boop.
Dumenadon was the first of Castian to fall. One moment he was with us, the next he was gone. I think when it happened, I actually felt him reach for me. I can't be sure. The beast was laying about with its blade, its edge crashing aside from the straining, flickering domes of kinetic force.
I'd just say he's got a really good narration voice. You know what I'm saying? Like, it fits the 40K setting here.
It burst through another, reaved through the nights beneath it, and immediately turned to another threat. Us. Eyes of black fire bored into the five of us, and the blade descended less than a heartbeat later. The crack of its striking Mal's kind shield was the same thunder of a warship entering the warp between worlds. A second blow.
Damn.
A third.
I kind of want to listen to that again. That's a hell of a description. The clash of the blade hitting the shield was so loud, it sounded like a ship entering warp, opening a warp rift, like the crack from that. I want to listen to that again.
Of us, and the blade descended less than a heartbeat later. The crack of its striking Mal's kind shield was the same thunder of a warship entering the warp between worlds.
Damn.
A second blow, a third, a fourth. Mal was on his knees, shouting wordlessly across the Vongs. Kill it! Kill it! Kill it! He pulsed in an agonized flow. On the fifth blow, the kind shield shattered with another thunderclap. Marcadiel collapsed. Dumenadon fell with him, crushed into unrecognizable ruin by the blade. Just like that, he was gone.
Yeah, I mean, like, what really can you do against a demon Primarch like Angron? You know what I mean? When you're just in the Astartes, right? Like, I mean, I guess if you're someone like Haldor Drago, you know, he's built a little different. Or someone who's quote unquote just in Astartes, you know? But like, I know that Astartes are kind of programmed, like, genetically to have fear removed from them, but you can't help but think that when you come face to face against something like that, they'd be pooping in their pants a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Leaving a hole in my mind. The blade rose and fell again. Hyperion, came Gallio's voice. I caught the blade. Not with my hands, with my mind. I locked that grievous, immense sword immobile with a surge of desperate focus, keeping it trembling in the air above us. Waves of psychic force turned the air into a heat mirage around my armor.
So I'm assuming, yeah, this is a psyker of some sort, and he's like using every bit of power he has to lock the sword in place and to keep Angron from being able to swing. That's pretty tight, man. Like the imagery that invokes.
Do something, I managed to send. Enceladus and Galio threw their swords as spears. Both sank deep into the beast's wrist, and both immediately caught flame, igniting the creature's unholy blood. It still didn't release the hold on the blade. Angron roared. Without a force barrier, the sound blasted across us with dreadful physicality, tearing parchments and tabards from our armor and sliding us all back in the sloshing, blood-drowned mud.
Just his roar was loud enough to push them back. That's pretty fucking crazy too, dude. Like, god damn.
I gave everything I had left. Absolutely everything. With my hands raised, I slowly curled them into fists, pouring body and soul into my sixth sense, clutching that blade. They wouldn't close completely. They just wouldn't. My vision blurred. I felt saliva trickling from the edge of my mouth. My muscles went into cramp, and my heart started to beat ragged. I was killing myself with this. The focused depletion of life force channeled into psychic energy.
Yeah, he does.
But I was already dead.
Man hit him with a little Fus Roda.
So what did it matter? In the air above us, the black blade cracked, and everyone froze. The sound was as stark and alien as a laugh in the middle of a funeral march. Even the Lord of the 12th Legion hesitated, huffing his stinking breath in disbelief. I swear, the loudest sound on that battlefield was me screaming into the vox. I felt psychic hoarfrost rimming my armor, densest on my outstretched hands. My eyes lit with ghost flame, painless but still blindingly bright, purely as an overspill of psychic energies. Hyperion, I hear Galio whisper. He may have said more. If he did, I didn't hear it. I closed my hands, made them into fists. Above me, the blade shattered. Cursed black bronze blasted across the field of battle, raining on the just and unjust alike. Several shards tore gashes across the demon's skin or lodged into his flesh. There came a roar, the likes of which defied reality. It had no place outside a nightmare. And I was on my knees without knowing when I'd fallen low.
So I kind of don't want to pause it, but I also want to pause it. So like, the picture that I originally had in my mind, right, was that he froze the blade in place with his warp powers, right? And so I thought that Angron's like physical force of trying to move it, matching his psyker force of holding it still, is what shattered the blade. But now it sounds like he like imbued himself with like warp shielding of some sort, and Angron attacked him, and that's what shattered the blade, right? Am I getting that right? This sword that was originally a demon that Angron literally beat into, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, that's what it sounds like, right? That he created some kind of like warp field to protect himself, and it was so powerful that it shattered, and everyone was just shocked at the fact that that happened.
Was to his flesh. There came a roar, the likes of which defied reality. It had no place outside a nightmare. And I was on my knees without knowing when I'd fallen low. Mal, I sent to his prone body, not knowing whether he was alive or dead. Mal. 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 Galio and Enceladus drew closer. I didn't know why. I didn't know anything anymore. I couldn't see. I couldn't focus. I couldn't speak. The last thing I remember of the battle was Captain Terama's voice cutting right to my core. Angron! He called. Justice comes. Turn, beast, and face me.
Hold up.
And I was on my knees without knowing when I'd fallen low. Mal, I sent to his prone body, not knowing whether he was alive or dead. Mal. 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 Galio and Enceladus drew closer. I didn't know why. I didn't know anything anymore. I couldn't see. I couldn't focus. I couldn't speak. The last thing I remember of the battle was Captain Terama's voice cutting right to my core. Angron! He called. Justice comes. Turn, beast, and face me.
That's Giga Chad, I'm just gonna say. Okay. Okay. That was pretty dope. That was a dope little short story about, you know, it sounds kind of like my boy Hyperion went like semi Super Saiyan there with his psychic powers and just like, yeah, they got into some kind of, you know, physical versus psyker struggle, and the blade ended up shattering. And like the strain was so great that he didn't really know what had happened or what was going on afterwards. I wonder if like the Emperor kind of like gave him a little nudge. I almost want to say like maybe he was possessed by something, but like if this is a Gray Knight, then like they're virtually immune to that, you know, kind of thing. So I don't know, but that was dope. That was a dope little story. I mean, very well told, narrated. Like I said, it's got a great voice for narration for 40K. The imagery that it evoked, like I said, the sound of the sword clanging against the shield was, you know, reminding them of what it sounds like for a ship to open into warp with a loud crack. And just the fact that when the sword did break and shatter, like everyone was stunned. You know, like the battle paused for that split second before everyone realized what happened. That was pretty sick. That was pretty sick. Yeah, good video. That was the Emperor's Gift. So, I mean, yeah, the fact that it's called the Emperor's Gift, I would assume then, yeah, the Emperor, that's probably the little hint there. The Emperor gave him a little surge of power. But yeah, Emperor's Gift, Hyperion breaks Angron's Black Blade by DQVO. So yeah, links will be down below in the description as always to the original video without my commentary or interaction, and to DQVO's channel. So if you enjoyed this as much as I did, be sure to give it a like and go over there and give the man some love. You know, if you enjoy his content, hit that sub button on his channel. If you'd like to join us, as I'm doing this reaction live right now with my YouTube members, we'd love to have you guys come in, hang out. join the discussion. There is a join button underneath the video, as well as a link in the description to YouTube membership benefits and tiers that I offer. So if you've been around the channel for a while, you know, take a look at that. You can get early access videos, prior to any kind of reaction requests, sub Discord, you know, members only channels, etc. So take a look at that stuff if you would like to. But regardless, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, consider leaving a like and a sub. It helps me and the channel grow. We'll see you guys in the next one. Hope you have yourselves a wonderful day.